Now, as a student filmmaker, I make a lot of mistakes. And it's probably not only me who makes mistakes. Many student filmmakers make mistakes. That's how we learn. Now, here are 4 mistakes I find commonly in student films. 1. Storytelling. It's usually 2 situations. First situation, there is no theme in the story of a film. And number 2, the storyline is way too ambitious. If you're situation number 1, before you start writing a story, you gotta think of a theme. What do you want to tell the audience? For example, Flip Dog. I wanted to tell the audience that people are strong beings. My message is delivered through the main character's dialogue in the ending. He says,
Maybe humans are stronger than I thought.
think of ways to incorporate the theme or the message into your story. Let's go back to situation 2. Maybe you wrote a story that's way too ambitious. If you're that kind of a writer, that means you have to think of what you have access to before you start writing. Think about locations, props, actors, time, etc. Second common mistake is bad audio. I get it. I hate audio. Personally, I really hate audio because audio screws me every single time. Even while making this video, this is my second try. In my first try, I forgot to turn on my shotgun microphone, so I have no audio inside that. So, to get good audio, there's 2 ways. The first option is getting good audio at once. Now, second option is dubbing. For the first option, you will either need shotgun mic, boom mic, or lav mic. I usually use a shotgun mic, which I am using right now. But shotgun mics do have some limits. Now, lav mics are good as well, but you have to be careful it doesn't get caught in the frame. Because if the audience sees a lav mic on your actor, they'll get driven out from this film. Best option is probably the boom mic. However, you need an operator to operate the boom mic, so you need one more person. That leads us to our second option, which is dubbing. So what I usually do is find a quiet place and bring my actors over there and then record the lines. If the audio clip is like only a split second off, it's fine. However, if the audio is so off, you gotta re-record it. After getting good dubbed audio, make sure to add some reverb to make this audio clip sound more natural. Now, the third common mistake is bad lighting. Now, I have a video explaining about the typical light setup, so make sure to go check it out. Coming back to the lighting mistake. What I usually see in a student film is what's called raccoon's eyes. Basically, raccoon's eyes mean the shadows casted on the actor's eyes. Now, we don't want that. However, to solve lighting problem, we need light. And to use the light, you probably need another person. So instead, what I usually do is, if the weather is sunny, I try to find a location with windows. And then I place the actor next to the window so that the window acts as a key light. If the weather is bad, that you don't have any sunlight and you cannot shop outside, that's the worst case scenario. For that scenario, what I usually do is make the actors look slightly up. Maybe not too much, but only a bit. The raccoon's eyes will still be there, but it won't be as intense as just looking straight. Now, the fourth common mistake I find is bad cinematography. Specifically, camera movement. I made this kind of mistake when I was making Two Jacks. Two Jacks has almost zero camera movement. You gotta have some camera movement in your film. Now, the problem is, if you don't have the right gear, it's kind of hard to move the camera smoothly. However, I did make a video explaining 5 tricks to move your camera as steadily as possible. So go check it out. One of the tricks I didn't mention in the video is the socks. You need a tripod 3 socks, and smooth ground for this trick to work. You basically put on socks on each of a tripod's legs. If you put the tripod on a smooth floor, you can push it around quite smoothly. You can dolly in, dolly out, truck, etc. So I just talked about 4 common mistakes that can be found in student films. Please comment down below if I missed anything. I was Woogun and see you next time.